Okay guys, you might think that all we do in the morning is walk in and open up. But pretty much mistaken on that one, because I actually come down about an hour and a half before I open to sort everything out and get ready for the day. So, pretty chilly out there. Okay, that's the burglar alarm off. I gotta meander my way through here in the dark. Do, 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 do. Incidentally, this machine here, I leave that one on because it's got an old computer in it that doesn't like the cold, so if I switch that off, the chances are I won't get that back on till April. So, give me some lights and I'll be able to see what I'm doing out here. Okay. So there you go. First things first. Let's dive in here and we'll sort out the slush machines first. Yeah, so basically switching these on for the day. On for the day. The M1's just got sanitising liquid in it because no point having them all on in the winter, as with this one over here. Just got 2 blue sections and the other one's got sanitising fluid in it, so it's nice and clean for when we do reuse it. So the aim of it now is to get everything ready for when we open. So you guys probably thought that we just have to walk in, switch everything on and that's it. So some mornings we come in and them slush machines will be full of blocks of ice. We have to get the ice out before we switch them on. Otherwise, the blades of the machine will get smashed on the ice as it tries to cut its way through, so we pull the hard ice out first. That's not happened this morning. It must have got a bit milder in the night last night. But there's many a day when we come in we have to do that. So just opening up the shutter for the cafe now. Take that up out of the way. And in we go. Get some light on the job. First thing I do, switch on that griddle. That griddle takes about a good half hour to heat up. So that's the griddle on. Over to the coffee machine. That goes on. Let's wait for it to fill up. then the hot water boiler. Okay, that's the three things I turn on. The reason I don't put the fryers on is because I am actually leaving to go back home and pick up my wife, so that when we come in everything will be all ready, set to go. We have this what we call the Blackpool blueprint that has to be filled in daily, so we check for we do our opening checks, make sure our fridges are all right and everything, check the temperatures, check that the general maintenance around the place is okay and everything's working, then we sign it off. Okay, then we've got our temperature gun here, which we go around the fridges with, and then we got the chart. It's got all the fridges on it. We're filling the chart and then we're good to go. So basically, it's dead simple. We open up a fridge. So we got our temperature down there, 3.4. I don't always trust them, so I'd take my own reading. So in we go with the gun. There you go, 2.9, 2.9. Take 3 readings there, 2.9 each time. So we know we're okay. We've got to be below 8 degrees on the fridge. And of course we are, obviously there, at 3.4. As with the freezers, you go into a freezer, minus 24, okay? Legal temperature for catering freezers, or any freezer for that matter, is minus 18, so we're well within our range. Anyway, I'm not going to take you around every fridge and every freezer, but that's what we have to do. So as you can see there, I've got about 15 fridges that I've got to go around and sort out and have a look at. So I'm not going to take you through all that. Give me a minute and I'll be back with you. Okay, that's all my opening checks done now, so I'm signed off for today. And we're ready to open the cafe whenever we're ready. Next job for me now, I've got my voiceovers, which is basically my advertising that's outside. So I'm going to be opening the bingo at 1 o'clock today. So what I want to be doing is letting people who's passing, even though we're shut, know. Turn the alarm off. Need to let them know that we're going to be open today. So I've got my little doody here. Need to get my playlist sorted out, and I'm going to be advertising Winter Bingo. Winter Bingo. That's the voiceover I'm doing. I throw that on. Just the volume, and that'll be going out to the masses. I'll let you listen to a little bit what we have going on now outside the back at regular pauses.
15 games of prize bingo for just a £5. Normally costing £7.50. A great saving there. 15 games of prize bingo for just a £5 at 1 o'clock today. Don't be late.
So there you go. So that'll carry on repeating until I open at 1 o'clock with the bingo. So it's advertising the bingo now that's going to be open at 1 o'clock today, so people passing know that we're going to be here. Okay, so even though I'm not here, I'm not open, we're advertising outside on the promenade and behind when we are open. I've got one more to switch on, but that's in my office, and I don't want to take you in my office for obvious reasons. I'll say. Right then, so that's it. That's a quick check round. Everything's ready to go. Temperatures are done, the checks on the cafe are done, the slush machines are switched on, the griddle's turned on, and the coffee machines are turned on. So when we come in, all we're going to do is turn the fryers on, and they only take about 5 minutes to heat up the fryers. But obviously for safety reasons, I'm not turning them on when I'm not in the building. Okay. Quick scan round, and dive out of it and go and pick up my wife and my son, and then we can get the place open. yeah, so there you go. Just turn the camera around, set my burger alarm back on, jump out. That's us ready to go when I come back down. So there you have it, guys. Don't just walk in, we have to come down, check things are ready, and then
CJ's Bingo open today, 1 o'clock prompt with 15 games off-price bingo for just £5.
There's my voiceover.
15 games off-price bingo for just a fiver at 1 o'clock today.
The good thing with that is we're advertising even though we're not here.
Cafe will be open, serving hot drinks, snacks and meals. Stand inside and join us.
A couple of people walking about. I'll be back down in around about an hour and we'll crack on. Pretty quiet everywhere actually. So looking at that, gauging this, I'm going to give it another hour or so before I come back down, by which time the coffee machines, slush machines and the griddle will be all fired up, ready to go. Okay guys, catch you in a bit. Well, that was an eventful day. Time for home now. Off we go, guys. Let's get out of here.